Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're going to be playing with a new collection by Colourpop, and it's the Alice in Wonderland collection. Now I didn't get the whole collection, with the brush and stuff. It sold out before I even realized it went live, to be honest. Um I just didn't even think about it. I had something else on my mind that day, but I got everything except for that mirror brush thingy. So let's go and get started. So the first thing let's talk about are these shadow sticks. I mean, they're okay. I really, in the way I do my makeup, because I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just a beginner in a sense, they kind of don't fit into my kind of makeup, what I do with makeup. You know what I mean? I did use this for my waterline, and it seems to be holding pretty good in my waterline right there, so might be good for that, just an eyeliner. And then I did end up using this on the bottom lash line, which you'll see in a minute. So I did try them. I don't mind them. I think the one blended very nicely on the bottom lash line. You know, cute. We have two lipstick and lip gloss. I'm wearing this one here, the Alice one, which is the lipstick, and then the lip gloss. The lipstick looks like this. It's kind of a rose pink, I guess. It goes really good with the rose lip liner by Lancome. Then we have this one, which is the Queen Roses, and this is a red, a true red, you know what I mean, with this lip gloss. Now I don't know how this looks because it's not the one I'm using. Red lipstick and me are not friends, okay? It'll be all over my face. And then we have this cute little lip balm, which I'm not taking out of the little package. Look at that little mushroom. It's adorable. I'm not touching it. It's cute. Keeping it just like this. I will use it though, but just saying, you know. Then we have two blushes. And I don't even know what I did with one. Oh, here it is. So we have, again, the Queen and Alice. And they look like this. So this one is Silence. And it's a red one. Makes sense. All the colors theme so far makes sense. And then pink, which I'm wearing today. So, I mean, I do like the packaging, and I do like the color story they have. And then this is the palette. She's Fallen. Love that. Cute. Lost in Wonderland. And then here's the palette. I think it would have been cute if it had a mirror though, but I get it. It costs more. But this is the palette. Now the color story I kind of get. I do kind of get it. But there's really not that much depth. I don't think. I mean, as far as mattes, there's not for sure. But let's get started so I can tell you what I did do. So the first shade I went into is Talking Flowers, which is this one right here. And I started with that one. I mean, it's almost like it's a pastel palette in a way. And it kind of reminds me of something. I just can't put my finger on it. But that's the way I feel about all these palettes anymore. It's like it reminds me of something, and I have no idea what, though. But it should, considering, I mean, what color story hasn't been invented yet, you know? In theory. For real. Like, what color story has nobody came out with? They've all, I mean, Colourpop is definitely duping itself here by now with all the palettes they come up with, but this one, I just can't put my finger on it. It does remind me of something. At least, it's like a smaller version of something I just can't put my finger on, you know what I mean? Like, the palette I'm thinking of is much bigger than this, which would make sense on why I feel like I would like it better, because I feel like it had more depth than this one. Poke myself in the eyeball with the bristles. But you can see this color builds up, and you will have to build it up. It's very light, these colors are. But, I mean, I have no problem with building up at all. They blend beautifully. I have no patchiness, nothing like that, which is amazing, obviously. And I can go back if I need to build it a little more, but I think for now we're okay. Okay. Then we're going to go into that way, which is this grayish contour color. Honestly, that's what it reminds me of, is contour color. I kind of wish they would have like a whole face sometimes, you know? Like, I get they have two blushes and everything, but like, if they can come out with a bronzer, a highlighter, you know, I think it'd be cool to do a whole face and something. But at the same time, you know, it's nice not to have a collection that big too. And again, just building it up. You will have to build these up. It's just kind of is what it is here. But I didn't have a problem building it up, so as long as that doesn't happen, I'm kind of okay with it. It's not my favorite thing to do, to sit here and keep building it, but it's feasible for me. And it's not like it's taken me forever to build it, but it does kind of take a second. Okay, now let me show you the shadow stick. I used this one here. And what I did was I just ran this one. Of course, I used the other one already for the waterline. But I took this one and I ran it along the lower lash line. Kind of right up on it. Like that. And I think you got a good bit of wiggle room with them before they set or dry. To be fair, because, I mean, it blends so nicely, to be honest. It kind of surprised me. It's very creamy, but yet it is holding in that waterline, which is just surprising me, to be honest. I really wasn't expecting it to do that. But I used this one on the lower lash line just to see, because it's the darkest color, so. And I guess in a way you could put this on your outer corner and darken your look up like that also. It would work. But again, it's just not the way I do my makeup. I don't really play with cream shadows unless it's like a inner corner type of thing, or I don't know. I just don't. Now I'm going to go into Lose Something, which is this one right here. And I'm going to run it under the lower lash line right on top of that cream. And I kind of liked it for this because it kind of grabbed a hold of this color. And just, it sort of set the shadow, but yet, because, you know, it is a cream shadow, it held on to the color, which really made it easy to apply it down there and not to be all over my face, because it is kind of a metallic shade. And I didn't even have to spray it, so that was nice. All right. Then I was unsure on what to do, to be honest, but this is what I did. I went into Very Merry Unbirthday, this one right here, and picked it up and started placing it on the inner portion of my lid and into the inner corner. And I didn't spray it, so you do want to be careful when applying it that it doesn't go everywhere, unless you're spraying it or using your finger, in which case you would also get more payoff. And again, this is a lighter shade, so I did have to kind of build it up. I'm sure if I sprayed it or used my finger, though, it would have paid off much better, but I just didn't. To To be fair, I really didn't know what I was doing with the palette. But I knew I wanted to play with it, you know. But I will say that I do think this will be a very pretty spring palette. Alright, so I did that with that color. And then I took another brush. I don't know where it went though. Where are you? My brushes disappear now? Oh, here it is. My brushes do disappear though. Then I went into A-E-I-O-U. This one right here. And I did get a little bit of fallout with this because I picked up so much. So we're going to go a little bit easier so I don't get the fallout. And I'm going to try to build it up here on the outer portion of my lid, which I already got fallout. So I can see it and feel it. Let's see if we can brush it away. Not with that. It's not a mirror. Come on now. Get with it. I'm losing it, y'all. Oh, brushed it away. Good. Caught it in time. But we're just going to take that color and put it on the outer portion. It doesn't really do much, to be honest, because this color isn't that dark either. It is darker than the first color that I laid, but not by much. I really did want a little more depth out there, but I think overall it came out okay. Like, I really don't have any complaints with it, you know? And again, if I'd sprayed it, anything, it would be much more pigmented and much more... You could see what it was doing, in a sense. Blowing it away. Alright. Then I took my very favorite liner brush, wherever, there it is, my little Refer 29, and we are now going to go into Nothing Impossible, which is this black shade right here, and we're just going to line the top lash line with it. And to be honest, I was going to use my Pat McGrath mascara for this look, because I just think it would have been really pretty. But I just stuck with black. But I feel like this is such a playful palette that a playful mascara would have looked really pretty with it. Okay. Alrighty. I got that one. And then the last thing I did was I went into I'm Late, which is this, feels like a Super Shock almost right here. It probably is. And I picked just a teeny bit up and popped it right on my inner corner and nowhere else. And I'm patting it on because I didn't want to spray it. So I just patted it right there. And that was it. Ooh. Now I'm breaking this. Uh-oh. Did I break it? I think I did, y'all. There we go. I held it back too far. Oh, it broke. Okay, it's sealed. Whew. I thought I broke it there for a second. I was like, now look at what I just did. how easily I just broke that palette, you know? Alright, now I'm going to put the Tower 28 on the top lashes. The Lancome on the bottom. And we're done. Short and sweet. Not really. Nothing is ever short and sweet with me. Takes me forever. I honestly wasn't expecting the palette to come in today, to be honest. But once it did, of course, you knew I had to film with it immediately. I have a couple other palettes coming in too. And we'll ignore the hair. Because I just didn't have time to do anything with it. You know, this Tower 28 though, it kind of does curl my lashes some. Because I didn't curl them, but yet they kind of go up in a way. And it could be the brush that's doing it. But the formula actually does hold the curl for a little while, I've noticed. I kind of am liking it. I don't know. I'm kind of getting the hype of it. I'm putting the Lancome Deafen Seals, I think is what it's called, on the bottom. And we're done. And that's it. And that is the look using the new Alice in Wonderland palette. Lost in Wonderland. I really like the way it came out. It's soft, it's sweet, it's springy, it's, you know, it's cute. I like the theming and all that. I mean, is it something you could live without though? Absolutely. But if you're a Disney fan, if you're an Alice in Wonderland fan, then I don't think you'll be disappointed. I don't, if you bought this. As far as the rest of the collection, well, that just depends, you know. Do you like their lipsticks? Do you like their lip glosses? If you do, then you'll like the shade and you'll like the colors. I am not a fan of the lip gloss. I won't lie. It's alright. It really is alright. I like this lipstick color. I'm not a big fan of the red because me and red don't get along. Blushes, me and red don't get along. Me and pink do. Will I try the red? Yeah. Will I look like a clown afterwards? Probably. But, you know, if you just got one of them in the palette, and if you like cream shadows or want to give it a try, I think I do like this formula for the cream shadows. The sticks, I'm going to try them again, but maybe putting them in the outer corner just to see if I can do it. Because again, I don't use them like that, so I don't even know if I could do it. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps in some way. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all, that way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday unless there's a new release, and then I'll upload on a Sunday. I try to get them up as fast as possible. But that is all I have for you today. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.